Indian corn played a role in the pilgrim feast we call the first Thanksgiving, and corn plays a big role in the American diet today. Too big, in the view of some critics our John Blackstone has been talking to.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
Even before the first Thanksgiving, corn was a symbol of America's bounty.
The corn is as high as an elephant's eye.
It's reported that Columbus said that he had found something on the Americas that was more valuable than gold, and it was corn.
But now, filmmaker Kurt Ellis is among those questioning this most bountiful of American crops.
We know there's a problem with obesity in the country. How much of that can we trace to corn?
It is the raw material. It's the raw ingredient for obesity.
In her busy kitchen,
and we have some roasted potatoes here.
Chef Ann Cooper is trying to banish corn products from America's school lunches.
High fructose corn syrup is in everything. It's unbelievable.
And what does that do to these kids?
It gets them fat.
Ann Cooper in her kitchen and Kurt Ellis with his shopping basket are part of a new movement challenging corn's domination of the American diet. Ellis and his best friend Ian Cheney have made a movie just out called King Corn. They look at how intensive agriculture and genetic engineering have changed corn from real food into an industrial crop for making ethanol, animal feed, and cheap processed food ingredients.
If you look at a fast food meal, the bun has high fructose corn syrup and cornstarch. The hamburger is corn-fed beef. The ketchup is high fructose corn syrup. The fries are fried in some combination of corn and soybean oil. And the soda's almost completely corn.
To get to the root of the corn crop, Ellis and Cheney went back to the land, growing their own acre in Iowa's sea of corn.
We grew 10,000 pounds of corn on 1 acre of land with about 2 hours of work.
Wow.
That corn produced enough high fructose corn syrup to sweeten 80,000 cans of soda.
It tastes good.
As the filmmakers discovered, American farmers now grow nearly 100 million acres. And for every acre, the government still pays a subsidy, up for renewal in the Farm Bill currently before Congress. But farmers themselves admit the corn they grow now bears little resemblance to the corn we eat at home.
We aren't growing quality. We're growing crap. Poorest quality crap the world's ever seen. We're growing it today.
When King Corn premiered last weekend in Portland, Oregon, Ellis's hometown, the popcorn stand was as busy as ever. But Ellis resisted. For this month at least, he's on a corn-free diet.
I have to carry a book with me now that tells me whether these things are in fact corn-derived.
Shopping is a challenge because the list of things made from corn goes on and on.
High fructose corn syrup, and cornstarch. Pork eats an incredible amount of corn. Maple syrup, high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. Health nut bread, yeah. Pecan pie.
He's planning a corn-free Thanksgiving. His task this day is making a pecan pie without using anything made of corn.
It doesn't look like much, but you know, Thanksgiving is going to be a little different this year.
Avoiding corn is one of the priorities in Ann Cooper's cooking. She's in charge of providing lunches for all the public school cafeterias in Berkeley, California.
The reason I'm working so hard at this is because we're actually killing our children with food.
The food Cooper serves Berkeley's kids is all fresh, much of it organic, most of it corn-free. So what do you got for lunch?
I got some awesome salad.
In 2 years, Cooper has changed everything about school lunches here.
So this is the kind of food they used to serve here.
Now she wants to change school meals everywhere.
Pizza nada, I don't know what that means. It's not a pizza as far as I'm concerned.
But there's one problem. Her food costs more than 50% more than school meals filled with corn-fed meat and high fructose corn syrup.
You know what? We have a cheap food supply, and so we're sick. It's ridiculous. We should be paying for healthy food, and then we'd be healthy.
And back in Kurt Ellis's kitchen, his corn-free pecan pie is ready.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that tastes great.
Proof to him that life can be sweet, even without high fructose corn syrup.